Bhagavatam didn't directly say the name of any gopi. There's a reason for that. Acharyas explained. Also, it's live on Facebook. You can hear on Facebook as well. Sukadeva Gosvami tried to speak about the gopis, but at that time, Srimati Radha herself and all the gopis appeared in front of Sukadeva Goswami Pad. And they said, "Hey Shuk, listen. Our katha, especially our names, you should not take our names in the Bhagavatam there in front of everyone. Because the names of the gopis are very rare. The meaning of gopi means confidential, gup. The verbal root for gopi means gop, something which is very confidential. Understand? Just like something which is very confidential, you cannot tell to everyone. Otherwise, they will not be confidential. Something which is confidential, you cannot tell it in front of everyone. And if we speak it in front of everyone, the value won't remain in that thing. So Srimati Radha herself and the gopis appeared in front of Sukadeva Goswami Pad. And they said, "Look, hey Shuk, don't tell our names. Don't say your names." Why? Because there are many kinds of unqualified people sitting here. Don't take our names in front of them. Because Sukadeva Goswami Pad, when he spoke the Bhagavad-katha for Sukadeva Goswami Pad, for Parikshit Maharaj, many kinds of people were present. Karmis, Gyanis, Yogis, all these kinds of people, with faith, without faith, people who came only for joking or mocking them. So many kinds of people came. Actually, 80, how many thousand? 88,000 rishis came. So many people had come. Karmis, Gyanis, Yogis also came. Because the Karmis, Gyanis and Yogis, they are not qualified to hear about the gopis. Because the bhava of the gopis is very confidential, very confidential. Just like if you have a very valuable jewel, where are you going to keep this jewel? Where? Not here and there, anywhere. Example, a diamond, a pearl. Many kinds of diamonds or valuable jewels which cost million rupees. You keep in a chest, in a proper chest, in a safe. So in the same way, that of the gopis is very confidential, is very confidential. Not everyone can understand. People think, oh, gopis are ordinary women. They'll think with body of flesh and bones. But actually the gopis, who are they? Directly the personification of Hladini and Prem. Look, if you have Facebook, you can hear on Facebook. Then you don't have Facebook? The essence of Prem is Mahabhava. And the essence of Mahabhava, the gopis are personification of Mahabhava, each of them. People can understand this? Of course not. People don't even know what is Prem. In this world, what we call love or Prem is actually not love. Actually, what it is? It's lust, kam. Actually, there's no word prem, love, in this world. What you call love is actually not love. What is it then? When you have self-desire, self-interest, when you want your own desires, senses fulfilled, this is lust, sense gratification. But prem in love, real love, actually you just want to give happiness to the senses of Krishna. So, even if you say 1,000 times, it's very hard to understand this. Because all of us, we hear about love and love and love. If you tell people, oh, he doesn't love you, then you'll be angry, right? So that's why lust and love, when you look, it seems the same. The example is given, like for example, milk and lime. You know lime? That white paint? Lime, right? It's white. Lime you call? Is it? Lime. You put like to paint something, you know? It looks like milk. But if you drink milk, your body will be nourished. But if knowingly or unknowingly you drink lime, it will be very harmful for you. But both seem same because they are white. They are liquid also. But the qualities are different. If you drink milk, your body will be nourished. But if you drink lime, you're gonna die. So in the same way, the difference between lust and love. Lust is like darkness. Love is bright as like the sun. So lust is compared to the darkness. And love is compared to the bright sun, rays of the sun. But people in this world cannot understand this. Just because they are somehow similar, we are calling the lust also love. For example, mother love, love to your country, to your brothers. Isn't it? This love that we say love is actually temporary, it's not real love. All the loves in this world, they are full of self-interest, full of egotism, selfish. You love the person when your desires are there, your self-interest, but after the cause is destroyed, the love is also destroyed. Another definition of love is even when the cause is there to be destroyed, that love is never destroyed. This is real love. This is prema, real love. What did I say? Even though the reason is there, it's never destroyed. It's actually going to increase even more. The real love is like that. Do you understand the meaning? Example, a couple, they love each other. One boy, young girl, young man, they love each other. Someone tells, oh, this guy is not good for you. He's bad for you. Someone tells the lady, he's poor, he's a foolish man, how can you be with him? This guy is foolish and poor. Then the love that the girl feels for him will be destroyed. All the loves in this world, try to understand, all of them. Actually, the love is going from one person to another person, another person, another person. You can read that book of Gurudeva, The Way of Love, you know? Like one person loves another person, that person loves someone else, you know? How the love is going. In this world, all the love, you love someone, but somehow the person will love someone else, and someone else, and that person will love someone else, you know? But the gopis in Braj, their prem, it's only one pointed towards Krishna. They wouldn't absorb in anything else other than Krishna. So what is the definition of prem? You have to be one pointed to Krishna. This is the definition of love. Krishna should be centralized. This is the real definition of love. In this world, all love, they are all going here and there. Temporary, they are destroyed after some time. Our body will be destroyed. If you die, then also the love that you have for your parents will also be destroyed. All the love that we see in this world, all of them, they are destroyable. Isn't it? Whoever you love, one day or another, that will be destroyed. Because our body will also be destroyed one day. But in the spiritual world, the love between gopis and Krishna, first of all, Krishna never dies, and gopis also have transcendental bodies. So in that world, there's no any destruction. There's no cause for destruction of the love and of them also. So that's why the love between them is eternal. The love between gopis and Krishna is eternal and transcendental. And in this world, the love that we call like love, prem, is temporary and destroyable. Destroyable, do you understand? It can be destroyed. Doesn't remain. All the love that you mentioned. No. I love my son, I love my daughter, I love my wife, I love my husband. One day this love will be destroyed because you're going to be separated from that person. For a limited time, you'll be far from each other because after birth, after death, you don't even know where that person is going to be in the next life. Do you know? You don't know. Each one will be born in a different place. When the body changes, you forget everything. But in the transcendental world, love is eternal. It's very hard to understand or to explain this to someone. Isn't it? Even 1,000 times you say you cannot understand. Is this true or not? So the definition of love, real love, is that even when the cause for destruction is there, the love won't be destroyed. This is real love. Chaitanya Charitamrita explains. How is love? Example is given. Just like the gold. You know what is this gold? Jāmbūnada-hema. What is this? I tell you the story about this gold. In the top of the mountain of the Himalayas, there is one jambu tree. How do you call it in English? Jambu tree? Jambu tree. And then there's a river flowing under the tree, next to the tree. So when the fruit of jambu ripens and is going to fall on next to the river, on the shore, immediately this fruit becomes one kind of gold, a kind of gold. And then this gold doesn't come to this world, because the demigods immediately come and take it to the Swargalok, to the heavenly planets. So the real love actually is like this gold. It doesn't exist in this world. It's impossible to exist prem in this world, real love. But love and lust, they look like same. So that's why we're calling like love. Or which other word will you use, right? So we say motherly love, father, like parental love, parents, love between brothers, or... But it's just like a behavior, mundane behavior. For how many lives, how many mothers, different mothers we had. We also love all those parents we had in previous lives. How many children we have given birth to. We have become parents to so many different children. Sometimes you have become mother, sometimes children. So we're rotating since time immemorial in this cycle of repeated birth and death. Sometimes we're born as dogs and hogs, and we are spending our life as animals. But we have forgotten everything. Try to understand. So there's no prem in this world. So the gopis are saying, to whom? Do you remember? So in the beginning I told that Sukadeva Gosvami, when he wanted to discuss about the gopis in the Bhagavatam discussion, then the gopis, they showed up in front of him. Not everyone could see. Only Sukadeva Gosvami Pada could see. And these gopis and Srimati Radhika, they told, no. Srimati Radhika herself said, hey parrot, listen, Shuk, don't tell our names here. Because not everyone here can understand about us. They'll make fun and they'll think we are just like women from this world, ordinary ladies or girls. But the body of the gopis is transcendental, is the personification of bliss, the body of the gopis. But people don't know. So don't take our names. So Srimati Radhika. So first, who is the guru of Sukadeva? Srimati Radhika herself. So now it's the order of his guru, because Srimati Radhika told him. But Shastra also explains, without taking the name of your guru, your tongue will never be purified. So if the gopis are my guru and I don't take their names, Sukadeva Goswami Pada was thinking, how can I speak this Bhagavatam without mentioning my guru? And my guru herself told me I shouldn't take her name. Shastra explains, no. If you don't take the name of your guru, your tongue will never be purified. Every day in the Jayadwani we say, tell the name of the guru. So Guru Gaurango, right in the beginning. First you take the name of the guru to give jai to Gurudev first. According to the scriptures, first you have to take the name of your guru and give jai to him. So here Sukadeva Goswami Pada is like in a dilemma. What to do? First of all, her guru Srimati Radhika told, don't take our names. And at the same time, Shastra also says, you should take the name of your guru first to purify yourself. So what to do in this situation? So he's in a dilemma. Should I follow the instruction of my guru or of the scriptures? You tell me. The instruction of the guru. But the guru is telling, don't take my name. So what to do in this situation? That's why Sukadeva Goswami Pada, to try to fulfill both the words of his guru and Shastra, what did he do? He took the name of the gopis, yes, but how? Indirectly. Indirectly he took their names. Because sometimes you're absorbed in Bhav, then you could accidentally say the name directly.
Anayārādhito, kṛṣṇa-prema,
many verses in the Bhagavatam like this. Great Pantas cannot understand. The name of Radha is there. It's clearly explained. Many verses like this. Sometimes the word kachit, sometimes the word gopi. By different ways, Sukadeva Goswami is actually taking their names. Jiva Goswami explains that in the Bhagavatam, everywhere is the name of Srimati Radhika. Everywhere is the name of Radharani in the Bhagavatam. Look at the title itself, Srimad Bhagavatam. The meaning of Sri is Srimati Radhika. Srimati Radhika. Sri also means beauty. Sri also means, there are many synonyms. Many. Srimad. Full of so much wealth. Full of all the wealth is Srimati Radhika. Nothing can exist without Srimati Radhika. Everywhere is the name of Srimati Radhika. When Sukadeva Goswami is going to speak Bhagavad-katha, at that time, he was suffering so much in separation from Srimati Radhika. Because Sukadeva Goswami Pada actually had heard directly that katha from Srimati Radhika. So he was going to glorify that same katha. And when he remembered his guru, immediately, Sukadeva Goswami Pada, he fainted for 6 months. Immediately after remembering Srimati Radhika, Sukadeva Goswami Pada, for 6 months he would faint, would be unconscious for 6 months. So we are always saying the name of Gurudev Prabhupada, Gurudev Prabhupada. But here, look, Sukadeva Goswami Pada, from speaking the name of his guru Srimati Radhika, he would faint for 6 months. He would be unconscious. Bhakti Pragyana couldn't even speak the name of Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta. He would say pro, and immediately his choke would completely choke. He could not speak Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Goswami Maharaj. So when Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada disappeared, then they would go to his samadhi. Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Maharaj couldn't say anything there. In the Prabhu, immediately his throat would choke. And then his heart would be agitated. He couldn't speak anything. And then he would tell to Srila Bhamana Maharaj, Trivikram, and Srila Narayana Maharaj, you speak on my behalf. When you realize the glories of Guru, then your heart has the spurti, means vision of Guru himself. In the commentary, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains, that's why Sukadeva Goswami didn't take the name of the gopis directly. Because when Sukadeva Goswami would remember the gopis, what speak of speaking about them, only remembering them. For 6 months he would be unconscious. 6 months unconscious. But then he had to speak the Bhagavatam in 7 days. How would he be able to manage that if he would be unconscious? So what did he do? He took the names of the gopis indirectly. He took their names indirectly. So these 2 reasons are there. Remember that. First reason, what it was? What did I say? What did I say? Karmis, Gyanis, Yogis were present. People who don't have common sense. They don't even know what is a gopi. They don't know anything. The gopis are transcendental, the eternal consorts of Krishna. But these people don't have knowledge about the gopis. So they'll think, oh, gopis are just like women in this world or whatever, with flesh and bones, like normal bodies. No. If he say like Radha, what will they understand? In the Gautamiya Tantra it's explained. So beautiful these bhavas and explanations about the meaning of the Srimati Radhika name and also the word Devi. What is the meaning of Devi? Radha is so beautiful. Devi means she's topmost beautiful. And she's the city of entertainment for Shri Krishna. All the entertainment for Krishna is in the body of Srimati Radhika. But people cannot understand these things. So beautiful, this bhav is so high class bhav. All the gopis are full of Mahabhava. People in this world don't even know what is a Mahabhava. Sneha, man, pranay, raga, anurag, bhav, Mahabhava. Topmost expression of love. Then more condensed. Rura, Adhiruda, Mohan, Madanakya, Mahabhava. So this is not something from this world. So if it's not something from here, how can people understand? It's all transcendental vibration. Srila Rupa Goswami in Bhakti-rasanta Sindhu he explains what is Bhava, what is Mahabhava. Rupa Goswami gave one definition of what are these moods. Those who haven't read Bhakti-rasanta Sindhu, those who haven't studied Ujjwal Nilamani, how can they understand what is a Mahabhava? The gopis are personification of Mahabhava, all of them. Directly personification of Mahabhava. So the topmost manifestation of Mahabhava. There are six symptoms of Mahabhava. Yesterday I told. Kalpate kanatam and kanatam kalpatam. What did I say? Kalpate kanatam. Kalpa is called 1 day of Lord Brahma. So 1 day means 1,000 cycle of Chatur Yuga, Sata Treta Dwapara and Kali. So 1,000 cycles, it's called 1 kalpa. 1 day of Brahma. After so many days of Brahma, millions of years, billions, gopis are with Krishna, but they feel it's only a moment, an instant they were with him, even if they are for billions of years. So this kalpate kanardam. But kanate kalpatam means even for an instant, for a moment, if they are far from Krishna, even for a second, even if less than a second, if they are separated from Krishna, separated from Krishna. For example, the moment of the eyelid blinking of an eye, this time of blinking your eye, they faint even just from being far from Krishna for that instant. And they feel, oh, I haven't been with Krishna for billions of years, even if it's only an instant. Can you understand this? You cannot understand this. Even the word in Sanskrit you cannot understand now. Even if I speak thousand times, I become, for 25 years I'm speaking and I became tired of so much speaking this. Kalpate kanatam and kanate kalpatam. Understand? And this is what Mahaprabhu is telling in the Shikshastakam. Even for a second, if you're separated from Krishna, you feel like it's a billion of years and you're never with him. You were never with him. You start suffering and feeling separation. Six symptoms of Mahabhava are there. First symptom I told. Kanate kalpatam first and then kalpate kanardam. First understand the meaning of these words. Even if I speak 1,000 times, you don't understand. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Are you understanding? No. Even if you don't understand. Okay. Just like a kid. A for apple, but the boy doesn't know what is an apple. Huh? For example, a boy is like A for apple, and they show a plastic apple to the kid when he's learning the alphabet. Then the kid remembers, okay, A for apple, B for ball, C for cat. Many kinds of cats are there. Okay, then show one cat. Like doll, like in the school, they show to the kids like a artificial cat or maybe a real cat. A toy. 10 times, and later on he remembers. Okay, A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. So he just memorized. After some time, after studying, reading, then he'll start reading. I mean, after repeating this again and again, then the kid will learn the alphabet and be able to learn how to read. So I say, now, don't try to understand, just try to remember, like memorize. You will not understand. 90% of people don't even know what is the meaning of Hare Krishna. What is Hare Krishna? For many days you heard this, that's why you know it's Radha Krishna. But how Hare means Radha? People think that Hare means Hari. So many sampradayas, they think that Hare Krishna means Hari. But we are from Gauriya Sampradaya, so for many days you have been connected to the Gauriya Sampradaya. That's why now you're just repeating that Hare Krishna means Radha and Krishna. But actually you don't know the meaning of Hare Krishna. Do you understand? Anyway, by repeating, one day you'll be able to understand. It's not something that happens in one day only. This is true or not? A plus B whole square. When we were studying, so remember, tomorrow in the class, math class, so we had to memorize this A plus B whole square. How? So first you don't even know it's a whole square, you know? Then they show you the equation. So there are six symptoms in Mahabhava. Remember all these. Kanarde kalpatam, and second, kalpate kanardam. These are two. Third symptom, tirjak joni prapti lalasa. So this is the Sanskrit word, tirjak joni prapti lalasa. Means when feeling Mahabhava, the gopis, they don't want to be born as a human being. They want to be born as animals or plants. This is the mood of the gopis. They don't want to be born as human beings again. The gopis think, because we have a women body, because we are women, we are not able to meet Krishna because we are human beings. But if we would be born as a doe, then easily we would be able to come to Krishna. But because we are female women, we cannot come close to him. Do you understand? So this is called Tirjak Joni Prapti Lalasa. Tirjak means inferior species compared to human beings. For example, animals, birds, plants, trees. So they cannot come close. They cannot meet very close to Govinda.
So for this regard, I cannot directly meet with Govinda, because our society completely forbidden.
Society will create obstacles. Oh, you're a man, you're women, men and women shouldn't mix. So the gopis, what are they doing? They are saying we're not able to meet Govinda. But the eternal love between gopis and Krishna, the nature of love is, what is it? To meet your beloved. Example, the iron and magnet. What is the nature? The nature of the iron is to attract the magnet, and the magnet's nature is to attract the iron. Isn't it? Do you understand? If you don't understand, so they have this nature, In the same way, the natural, spontaneous nature of the gopis is to meet Krishna. Because they don't know anything else but Krishna. They don't want to know anything else but Krishna. Just like the iron or the magnet. Naturally, they attract to each other. They are attracted towards each other. The same way, gopis and Govinda Their nature is like this also, to attract to each other. The name of Krishna is also like this. Krish means he attracts everyone. Na means he gives love. He attracts and gives love to everyone. His name is also Govindo, means he gives happiness to the senses. He takes care of the sense, nourishes the senses of all the living entities. The nature of the spontaneous nature of the gopis is to meet Krishna. But now, because of the conception of the society, they are living in the society, the gopis. So because of that, the society doesn't accept that they go meet with Krishna. Society is saying, no, you are women, and he's a man, you should be separate. But the gopis are saying, in the stage of Mahabhava, they're saying, how can we meet our beloved Gobindo? Because we are women. We are not able to meet Gobindo. So the gopis, they're saying, if we'd be born as those, animal or cow or a calf, then easily would be meet with Krishna. So beautiful. So in the separation mood, the gopis are saying, if we are born as animals or inferior species, that would be good. So Tirjak Joni Prapti Lalasa means they are longing that we can have inferior species rather than human being. Then we'll be able to easily meet Shri Krishna. Then we'll be able to always stay with him. So fourth symptom is Asana Janata Hrid Vilolam. Asana Janata Hrid Vilolam. When Srimad Radha is suffering separation, she agitates, stimulates the heart and mind of all the living entities. Everyone's heart becomes agitated or stimulated. When Srimad Radha is feeling pangs of separation from Krishna, everyone starts to become restless, just like an earthquake. Earthquake is in the same way this happens also. No one doesn't even understand what's going on. Asana Janata Hrid Vilolam. You know, the Sanskrit word is this. Now try to understand the word, even the term. Janata means people. Everyone becomes stimulated and agitated and disturbed. Even animals? Fifth. This was fourth. And fifth? Brahmanda Chobakarita. Brahmanda Chobakarita. Brahmanda Chobakarita. Not one, but unlimited billions universes become stimulated. Just like an earthquake also at the same time in all the universes. Everyone becomes like moving and agitated. Because when Srimad Radha is feeling separation from Krishna, when she's feeling separation from Krishna, not only one but unlimited billions of universes start to move. Like it's hers. The first Asani Janata Hrid Vilolam, all the living entities' mind become disturbed. And then the next symptom, Brahmanda Chobakarita, not only one, all the universes, all the universes at the same time, they start to shake the universes. This is the stage of Mahabhava. This is not ordinary. Who can understand this? What did you write? What is the fifth one? The fifth one? Brahmanda Chobakarita. Chobit means stimulate or move, shake. Stimulate. Chobakarita. Many universes become completely start to shake. If there's a small earthquake in Nepal, even in Delhi, what happens in Delhi? If what? No, but the consequence in Delhi? Then your wall can even fall in Delhi for a small earthquake in Nepal, because of a small earthquake in Nepal. Sixth one is Atma Bismaran. Means Srimati Radha herself, she forgets. Am I a man or a woman? Am I the enjoyer or the enjoyee? Prema becomes so condensed, the love. Am I the enjoyer or the enjoyee? They don't know. It's like a whirlpool completely. Did you write everything? What did you write? Atma Bismaran is the sixth one. You forget your own self. Atma Bismaran. Even if I speak 1,000 times, no one will understand. Here the gopis are feeling Mahabhava. In the Venu Gita, this is the Venu Gita, right? Song of the flutes. Here in the sound of the flute, the gopis become agitated in love. So they come to their like-minded friends and they start speaking about Krishna's glorification to each other. This is all Mahabhava Katha. Because there are some levels of prem. Manda prem, madhya prem, and paura prem. You have to understand these things, this language. Otherwise, if I'm speaking and you're hearing, it's okay, right? But what is manda prem, madhya prem, and what is paura prem? If you don't know these words' meaning, you cannot understand. You like to hear about it, but you don't know the meaning of the words. That's why you have to study the Ujjvala Nilamani and Bhakti-rasamrita Sindhu. Then you can know. What is the meaning of this word? What is Prem? What is Radha Tattva? She's not an ordinary woman. From the effulgence of her toenails until the tip of her hair, she's full of Mahabhava. From her toenails, effulgence of her toenails, all her limbs and body are made of Mahabhava. Example is given, a sugar doll. Which part is more sweet? You tell me which part is the sweetest part of a sugar doll. Everything is sugar. It's made of sugar. If you taste the feet of the doll or the hair, everything is sweet because everything made of sugar. So in the same way, Srimati Radha is personification of Mahabhava. She's made of Mahabhava. Try to understand that. Krishna is made of 3 elements: Sat, Chit and Ananda. Sat, Chit and Ananda. But Srimati Radha is made of only 1 element. She's the personification of Ananda. bliss.
चीनी के ही क्या बना है?
Example, a sugar doll.
डॉल बने, पुतली बने,
Just like a sugar doll.
और कुछ नहीं है।
There's no any other ingredients, just sugar and sugar. Sweet and sweet.
ऐसे राधा जी ऐसे, और उसी
Srimad
प्रकार
Radhika is like
ये
this.
सारे गोपियां भी सीखते
So the
हैं।
gopis all are like this.
राधा से राधा
Because
जी
all the gopis, they come from Srimati Radhika. Srimati Radhika manifested all the gopis.
बहु कामता बिना नहीं रसे उल्लास। कृष्ण राधा जी कृष्ण के सब प्रकार की
Krishna can fulfill all, Radharani can fulfill all the desires of Krishna. But if there are not many beloveds,
श्रीमती राधिका क्या की?
the rasa wouldn't be so enhanced or relishable. That's why
राधा जी
Srimati Radhika,
राधा के ललित भाव जो है वो
her Lalit mood manifests as Lalita Saki. All the Sakis are actually expansions of Srimati Radhika. Rupa Manjari is no one else.
रूपों की ये
She's directly
प्रकट कर दिया।
the manifestation of one bhava of Srimati Radhika, Rupa Manjari. Rati Manjari also.
राधा की कृष्ण रोती जो है वो रोती मंजरी के रूप में प्रकट है। तो नाम जैसे ऐसी उनको
So the names is exactly like they are.
ये सखियां और कोई नहीं, सब एक राधा
The Sakis, all of them,
मान
they are personification of one bhava of Srimati Radhika.
तो समझ में ये तुम्हारी
Even if I tell you 1,000 times, you cannot understand, because by doing bhajan slowly, when you get the mercy of Guru and God, then you can understand.
ये श्रवण करते करते होगा।
By hearing again and again,
बार श्रवण करते करते
even if you hear 1,000 times.
जब गुरु और भगवान की कृपा
But then when you get the mercy, the shower of mercy of the spiritual master and Lord, then you understand. So in the association of the sadhu, you have to hear Hari-katha.
है, नींद आती है
Are you feeling sleepy?
नींद को त्याग देना पड़ेगा।
Give up your sleepiness.
हैं? क्योंकि जहाँ पर कथा होगी ना वो
When,
कुंभकर्ण की पत्नी आ जाती
whenever the Hari-katha is going on, the wife of Kumbhakarna shows up.
है। कथा है महाभारत में रामायण में
In the Ramayana, this is also explained.
जब
When
कुंभकर्ण
Kumbhakarna died,
है तो कुंभकर्ण की पत्नी
the wife of Kumbhakarna, her name is Nidra Devi.
कहाँ जब मुझे स्थान दो
She said, give me some place to stay. She told Ram,
देव के तो मार दिया
because you killed my husband, you killed Kumbhakarna.
क्या है? सोते हैं ना
Kumbhakarna was always sleeping.
मैं तो इतने सुला करके रखा पत्नी
She said, Kumbhakarna was sleeping always,
देव के तूने मार दिया
and you've killed my husband.
हमारे स्थान दो कहाँ पर मैं
Where can I go? Where can I stay? She asked Lord Ram.
तो से भगवान रामचंद्र
Bhagavan Ramachandra told her, look,
जहाँ पर कथा हुई ना
whenever Hari-katha is going on, whatever Hari-katha is going on,
तू वहाँ पर चले जाना
you go there
और उनके
and
ऊपर है श्रोता के ऊपर
you affect the body of these listeners, sit on them, make them sleep.
हैं? बोले कुंभकर्ण की पत्नी
So the wife of Kumbhakarna, Nidra Devi,
निद्रा दी अरविंद
she came.
हाँ जी कथा जब हुई ना निद्रा देवी माने कुंभकर्ण की पत्नी
Whenever Hari-katha is going on, the wife of
रामचंद्र ने कहा
Kumbhakarna, Nidra Devi, the sleepiness shows up. Because Bhagavan Ramachandra said,
निद्रा देवी आ जाए
that's why she comes.
हैं? बात ये सत्य है
This is true.
उसके भगवान निद्रा देवी के
So you have
भगवान
to make her go away.
हैं?
How?
हैं? निद्रा के किसने जाय जाय किया
How can you conquer the sleepiness? You tell me.
लक्ष्मण जाय किया वो तो 14 साल के
Sorry, who has conquered the sleepiness? Lakshman, oh, for 14 years only.
बोलो अरे बुढ़ा के सम इसी के सम अर्जुन के कहा जाता है
Arjun, actually.
हैं? अर्जुन के एक नाम क्या है
One of the names of Arjun
किसने कहा
is Gurakesh. Have you read Gita? कौन सा नाम?
मैंने देखो बुढ़ा के
Gurakesh.
अर्जुन के नाम क्या कहा
One of the names of Arjun is Gurakesh,
निद्रा की जाय
means someone who has conquered the sleepiness.
हैं? तो मिलन विरह में दोनों ही एक ही थे मिलन में विरह होता है विरह में
So in meeting there's separation, separation there's meeting, both.
मिलन में विरह और विरह में
Meeting, separation in meeting.
प्रेम तो प्रतीक होता है अच्छा चलो अभी सुनते रहो
Now just continue hearing, okay?
इसलिए हम करें ना
That's why I say
ये पर जो करे महाभाव स्वरूपी महाभगवती दो गोपियां
the gop is full of Mahabhava.
इसलिए गोपियां क्या वर्णन करें कृष्ण कृष्ण छोड़कर कुछ कथा नहीं बोलती
The gopis don't speak anything else besides Krishna. We speak things here and there about many things just to please the mind of the listeners. We have to wake up the listeners. So we say, oh, the wife of Kumbhakarna, make her go away. Make the wife of Kumbhakarna go away. Like because of people sleeping, listeners are sleeping, we have to speak many things. What is her name of his wife? Nidra Devi. Sleepiness. Have to kick her out. That's why sometimes in the middle we have to speak some different stories. The speaker continues speaking and the listener will fall asleep. But it's hard to understand. If you don't understand something, if you don't understand, then you cannot catch. And if you cannot catch, then you feel sleepy. So if you don't have tattva again, knowledge of the scriptures, your mind will go here and there, be disturbed. Do you understand or not? If we don't enter tattva again, our mind will continue disturbed, going here and there. Shastra explains we need knowledge, gyan. In the beginning, in the primary stage, you need fundamental knowledge. You need. Tat Padartha Gyan, Tom Padartha Gyan, and third, Jiva Brahma Eka Gyan. Oneness with Brahma, how to merge in Brahma. It's third kind of knowledge. This is the impersonalism.
Impersonalists, they want to merge in Brahma. But you have to reject the knowledge of how to merge in Brahma.
You have to reject the knowledge of how to merge in Brahma. Two kinds of knowledge you need. Which kinds you need? What is the name? Tat Padartha Gyan and Tom Padartha Gyan. Who am I? Tat Padartha Gyan means who is God. And Tom Padartha Gyan means who am I? You need these two kinds of knowledge. Knowledge about the soul. Gyan is not limb of bhakti. Temporary it will help your mind. Gyan and Vairagya are not the limbs of bhakti. But in the beginning we need knowledge about the soul and about God. This is necessary. Who am I? Who is God? So this knowledge is necessary. Why have I come to this world? What is the body? Who lives in the body? What does the soul eat, drink, do? If some... Yeah, but sleeping... So who lives in this house? One person. What does he do? What does he drink? What does he eat? Which clothes does he wear? So when I speak, you tell me the answer. In the same way, this body is like a house.
This body is like house.
Who lives in this house? The soul. What does the soul eat? No one lives in a house without eating. The person is eating also. So those who live in the soul that lives inside the body, what does he eat? How is he alive? Drinking water? What does he eat? The soul, you must know and ask. So the soul which is in the body, knowledge about the soul, Atma Gyan. What does the soul eat? What? This question arises. So Sanatana Goswami asked this to Mahaprabhu, who am I? Six questions. Who am I? Who is the soul? Who is he? Who is she who resides in this body? What is that? If the soul is in my body is alive. And if the soul is out from my body dies. You live in a house. That's why the house is very beautiful and nice, decorated, nice. There's light, there's everything in the house. For 1, 2 years or 5 years, no one's living here. The house will remain, but the house will be full of dust, smelly. One by one, the windows, the walls will be destroyed. So if someone is living here, that's why this house is nice, decorated, clean. So the soul is now in the body. That's why your body looks so nice. And we are decorating the body very nicely. We decorate our body very nicely. We put soap and oil and other things. Don't you? You always go to the beauty parlor or do a beauty parlor. Don't think it badly. But you're ornamenting, decorating your house until your soul is in the house of your body. Then you decorate your body and take care of your body. When your soul goes out, the more you decorate your body, it's useless. The Bhagavatam gives this example. Just like a woman is all decorated very nicely, dressing up, many ornaments, anklets, necklace, so many ornaments, she's so pretty, stunning. But if the soul goes out of that woman's body, even if she's all dressed up, everything is useless. There's a verse in the Bhagavatam saying this. Because the life is in the body. That's why the body is all beautified. But if the life goes out, there's no benefit in ornamenting the body. Actually, the body will start to stink. Because our soul is inside, that's why we decorate our body. In the time of the wedding ceremony, you decorate yourself. You go to the beauty parlor and you do a bridal makeover. And you apply this in your eye. You cannot even be recognized because you become so different and beautiful. The soul is in your body. What is the nature of your soul? So, the body of the gopis, there's no difference between their soul and their bodies. Just like Krishna and his body and his soul, there's no difference. Deha dehi bheda nasti. Krishna's body is Satchidananda and Gopi's body is also transcendental, Satchidananda. The Ananda portion is bigger in the Gopis. First listen. Listen about the Gopis. What are they? They are directly personification of love and prema. We cannot compare material things with spiritual things. If we do, it's only partly.
We are giving the example partly, not complete.
Because these are transcendental things. Do you understand? Krishna is Satchidananda. Gopi's body is also like this. The soul is also Satchidananda. Our soul is also Satchidananda. Krishna is the big Satchidananda, big spiritual conscious being, and the soul is the minded conscious being. The nature is the same, just like a big fire and a spark of the fire. The nature of the fire is the nature to burn is also in the big fire and also in a spark of the fire also. But because the spark of the fire is very minor, it cannot burn. But when there's an inflammable substance, the spark of the fire, like a petrol, then that spark of the fire is enough to start a huge fire. Even a spark, which is so small, if it's connected to, like, touches an inflammable substance like petrol, can start a huge fire and burn everything. So the nature of the soul is like also same. Krishna is premamay, full of love, and the soul is also. Wake up your nature of your soul. Your soul is crying. What we're saying is example. Your soul is crying for food, just like when you're feeling hungry. It's already 2 p.m. We're hungry. So your soul is also hungry. Yesterday he said, when Mahaprabhu was small, Nimai Swayam Bhagavan Sachidananda. Nimai is Krishna himself. What Nimai was saying? Mom, I'm hungry, Mom. He who is self-satisfied, Paramatma. For the yogis, for the Gyanis is Brahma. He is Paramatma for the yogis, he is Brahma for the Gyanis. This is Mahaprabhu himself, Krishna himself. Now he's crying forward. He's grabbing the tip, the veil of the sari of his mom and asking for food, asking for butter. You're feeling hungry, but does God feel hungry? Mother Shachi is telling. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, Nimai, baby, only 1.5 years old. What is he saying? Mom, I'm hungry. Shachima said, eat this. Oh, this kind of food. Eat a sandesh, it's sweet. You know sandesh? Take some sweets or sandesh. Take muri or puffed rice. But Nimai said, no, I want butter. I want butter. I don't want anything else but butter. So he's crying to his mom, Bhagavan. He's saying, I'm feeling hungry. Your soul also feels hungry. Also feels hungry and thirst. So, Bhagavan or Jiv? Atma. So, the soul will ask for those who have prem, feed me. Just like Bhagavan is asking. Some people say, for example, Krishna doesn't come because you're not calling him like Draupadi. If you cry and call him, Krishna will appear or not? He appeared in front of Draupadi. Durvasa came with his 60,000 disciples. Draupadi had already eaten and she had washed her pot, magic pot. Durvasa, who is a very angry personality, he showed up. Not only one, but 60,000 disciples came along. Had to feed all of them. He's a very angry person. He's also a great devotee. First of all, he's a pure devotee, Mahabhava, and also angry. Sadhus are angry? Yeah, sadhus also get angry. Hanuman doesn't get angry? Ah, you're a sadhu, why are you getting angry? Hanuman also got angry and he kicked the head of Ravan. Sadhus also get angry. So Draupadi, she just called Krishna and Krishna showed up. He turned up for her. Dushasan, he was trying to pull the clothes of Draupadi. Do you understand? First, she was trying to protect herself. First, she thought my husbands will protect me. Not even one looked up to see what, like they were all looking down. Then the blind king, Dhritarashtra, he's blind, so he also didn't say anything. He was hearing, but he couldn't see. But he was hearing. Still, he didn't say anything. Bhishma Pitamaha, he also didn't say anything. Dronacharya. All of these great personalities were there. Not even one told anything and said, Duryodhana, what are you doing? No one tried to stop him. You tell me. Then, okay, all of them are blind. Even my 5 husbands are blind. And Bhishma Pitamaha is also blind. All of them are blind. Understand? Blind means they don't have knowledge. Bhishma Pitamaha actually, he told this after Draupadi asked. Draupadi asked later, now you're giving a lot of nice lecture, but when Dushasana was pulling my clothes, trying to make me naked, why didn't you tell anything at that time? You could have at least tried to say, Dushasana, Duryodhana, what are you doing? You're stupid nonsense. You could have at least said something. Stop that. Or you could also have left that assembly. But you sat down, but you're looking down. You're sitting there, but looking down. Why? Bhishma Pitamaha answered, because I was eating the salt of Duryodhana. If you eat the salt or the food given by bad people, your mind will also be bad. Because you're eating food from materialists. Then my mind was same. In the Mahabharata, it's explained. Not even one said anything. So that's why Draupadi, she insulted everyone, saying, all of you are blind. Because not only enough looking with your eyes, but your intelligence is taken away. Like, so Draupadi thought, okay, no one will protect me. So she, with her hands, tried to protect herself. Still, Krishna hadn't showed up at that time. Draupadi asked Krishna, when Dushasana was I was pulling my clothes, why didn't you come immediately? Then Krishna said, look, first you thought that your 5 husbands would protect you. They didn't. Then after you thought, oh, maybe the superiors in the assembly will protect me. They also didn't. Bhishma Pitamaha, etc. Later on, with your own hands, you tried to protect yourself holding the sari. But also that didn't work out, then I hadn't shown up yet. But finally, when Dushasana was pulling even more, then you thought, I'll hold my sari with my teeth. With my teeth, I'll hold my sari. Still, Bhagavan hadn't shown up. But when you raise your 2 hands, so when Draupadi raised her arms, one of her names is Krishna. When Draupadi Krishna raised her arms, then Govinda showed up. How did he show up? What did he do? Krishna himself, he came in the form of clothes, fabric, and was covering her body from all the sides, and the Dushasana was pulling and pulling. And he was defeated. He was tired even of pulling. Pulling the clothes, he became like he was defeated. He was tired. He endless, no? So when we surrender to Govinda, so the gopis full of Mahabhava, how they are completely surrendered to Krishna. Samarpit Atma. This example is of the gopis. How Draupadi, She surrendered to Krishna. And billion times more are the gopis. Billion times better are the gopis. You cannot even imagine how. So this gopis is full of Mahabhava. What are they doing? They're describing the beauty of Krishna, his pastimes, the sweetness of his love, prema madhuri and vena madhuri. They absorbed in bhav after hearing the sound of Krishna's flute. They are not ordinary. Who can understand? You tell me. Hearing the sound of the flute, the gopis became absorbed in bhav. Then they met their like-minded friends and started to describe the effects of the sound of the flute. How the animals and birds, after hearing the sound of the flutes, become affected. Gopis are completely absorbed in bhav, in emotions, and completely stunned. Actually, these bhavas are in the heart of the gopis. Maybe that bhav is in the heart of the trees or does and deer or not. But this is the mood of the gopis' hearts. Gopis are only imposing. Sorry, not imposing, applying to them. Gopis are saying, look, at the state of the deer and the doe, hearing the sound of the flute, they go running to see Krishna. Because we are women, we cannot give up our patience, embarrassment, shyness, rules of the society. But the doe, female deer, because she's an animal, she doesn't face any obstacle. Because we are women, we are our mother-in-law, all of them, they create obstacle. So, oh my friend, let's pray to Brahma so that in the next life we can be born like deer and does. Then we'll be able to easily meet Shri Krishna. In this way, the gopis, they are describing their own bhavs. They became so absorbed in bhav. Then the gopis said, look at this condition of the river. The gopis are so absorbed in bhav. With the eyes tinged with emotion, they are looking at Jāmbūnada or the Manasi Ganga. They are sitting in their houses. Srimati Radha is in Javert. Or the gopis are in their own houses sitting. But with the eyes tinged with emotion, Bhava Netra, they see all the rivers in Brajamandal. Hearing the sound of the flute. Look at the condition of the rivers. The water of the rivers are flowing from up to down, but hearing the sound of the flute, the water of the river stops flowing, becomes stunned. The water is coming from top, from the floor, but doesn't go under, continue flowing. The water actually starts in a whirlpool flow, because the water doesn't want to flow further. So beautiful, this description of Bhava. Very hidden feelings are there. Prema. I'm shy to speak in front of you. What is the meaning? Because you also understand, otherwise you think material things about it. This whirlpool is actually the gopis with their navel. They are saying, Govinda, embrace us. Embrace us, Govinda. Do you understand? You don't understand anything. Or accept us, Govinda. With their navel. And then Krishna is standing in one place. Means Krishna is three-fold, standing with the flute.
गोपियाँ अपने भाव को क्या करते हैं?
Gopis are applying their moods,
ये मानो नदियाँ तारी, ये गोविंद हमने के शिकार करो,
saying, oh, Jamuna is saying, the river is saying, Krishna, accept us.
हे कृष्ण हमें शिकार करो,
Krishna, please accept us.
और कृष्ण बस चैन से बुझा दिया, उनके तरफ नहीं।
And Krishna is not looking to the river, he's looking to the other side and playing the flute.
नहीं देखना मतलब क्या है?
Not looking means
उपच्छा करना।
he's like indifference.
प्रेमिका में क्या एक दूसरे के द्वारा क्या हो?
Lover and beloved,
निरीक्षण करते हैं, निरीक्षण समझते हैं।
I forgot,
आंखों के द्वारा वो
by eyes, they are looking at each other,
प्रेम की एक परिभाषा हुई।
indicating with the eyes, language of love.
तिरछी नजरों के द्वारा
By the sidelong glance,
वो देख ले।
they are looking at each other by the sidelong glance, and so that no one else would understand. Do you understand?
प्रेमिक प्रेमिका जब मिलते हैं,
Lover and beloved, when they meet, when they look at each other,
वो ऐसे टकटका कर
it's not directly like staring, no.
हैं? वो उनके एक आंखों की एक होता है क्या बोले भाषा होती है,
It's a language of love through the eyes. Netra bhasha, language of the eyes.
जिसका हम लोग कहते हैं बॉडी लैंग्वेज का
We call also body language.
है। वो हाव भाव आदि के द्वारा एक दूसरे के जो है
With the hav and bhav,
के हरण करते
they're stealing each other's hearts.
हैं। आज गोविंद क्या कर रहे हैं?
Now Govinda, what is he doing? He's playing the flute at the banks of the Jamuna,
के तट पर
the banks of Manasiganga, three-fold.
वो जमुना अथवा मानसिक गंगा की तरफ नहीं
But he's not looking at the river, Jamuna or Manasiganga.
मानो कृष्ण
Means Krishna,
उनकी मानो उपेक्षा कर रहे हैं।
he's,
किसी के ना देखना
if you don't look at someone, it's like
उपेक्षा।
being neglectful. You're neglecting that person.
आज समझते हैं।
Do you understand?
तो उस समय गोपियां भी उन भाव को कर रहे हैं।
So the gopis are saying,
ये नदी की तरफ नहीं देखने पर
by not looking to the river, not looking at the river,
ये हमें शिकार
the river is thinking, please accept us, Gobindo.
क्योंकि रस शास्त्र में होता है
According to the Rasa Shastra,
ब्रह्म भाव प्रकाश करता
when the when the hero is in the
है। और नायक
the opposite mode, then the heroine becomes in submissive mood, and vice versa. If the hero is in submissive mood, then the heroine will be in the opposition mood, I mean left wing's mood.
नायक रहते में
So in the hero and the heroine, the Rasa Shastra describes, if one is in submissive mood, that can bhav, then the other one will go to the left wing's mood, Bhamya bhav, and vice versa.
नायक जब
So when the hero
खिन्न भाव प्रकाश
is in a submissive mood,
हावी रूप क्या
naturally the heroine will come to the left wing's mood, Bhamya bhav.
नहीं तो प्रेम उत्कर्षता नहीं
Otherwise the prema won't be so amazing
शास्त्र के अनुसार
and so enhanced.
कृष्ण जो वंशी का
So now Krishna is playing the flute in the banks of the Jamuna.
जमुना की तरफ नहीं
So he's not looking at the river, not looking at the Manasganga or at the river. He's playing,
उनके तरफ नहीं देख रहे
not looking at the river. So this is the mood of the gopis.
अरे देखो
Gopis are saying, look,
इसलिए कृष्ण क्या भाव प्रकाश
so which mood Krishna is manifesting? Bhamya bhav, left wing's mood, like he's neglecting, you know.
इसलिए नदियां क्या कर
So the river is doing what now?
दक्षिण भाव प्रकाश कर रही
Manifesting Dakshina bhav, submissive mood. So the gopis say, look,
हैं। नदियां कहने लगी ये गोपियों के भाव
this is the mood of the gopis. Gopis are saying, look what happened to the river.
गोविंद उनके प्रति
Govinda is
नहीं देख रहे
not looking at them.
इसलिए वो समस्त नदियां
That's why all these rivers,
उनके निकट क्या करेगी प्रेम उस उपहार लेकर गई
they are bringing some gifts. They want to give a gift to Krishna.
ऐसे ही होता है
Love is like that.
प्रेम के बारे में प्रेम की भाषा होते हैं
So there's the language of love. Knowingly,
प्रियतम के किसी न किसी प्रकार
lover and beloved, somehow,
ऊपर ढोकम देते ऊपर ढोकम रिप्रेजेंटेशन का
they give some presentation to each other.
गिफ्ट देते
Gifts.
और उसी गिफ्ट के बहाना से
So by the
एक दूसरे के साथ
by the excuse of these gifts, they're actually exchanging love. By the how to say the exchange? No, how to say by the
ये समझना मैं जितना
excuse of the gifts.
जवाब ना आएगा
But if more speak, you think material things.
Material. This is not
But this is not material
ये
things.
प्रेम राज्य की कथा है।
This is the realm of love, katha of the realm of love, prema raj
क्योंकि
katha.
प्रेम के बारे में जिसको ज्ञान हो जाता
If you know about prem, then you can understand.
प्रेमिक जाने प्रेमिक की भाषा
Only those who have prem, they understand the language of love, of prem.
वो नदी क्या कर रही है
So the rivers,
कृष्ण हमारी तरफ नहीं देख
they see, no, Krishna is not looking at me.
कहते हैं आवर्त लक्ष्मी तो मनोभव को भवन देगा है आहो नदियां क्या करने लगी
Wow, what the rivers are doing. Gopis are saying.
नदी में वो भाग एक्टिव हुआ
Actually, if the rivers have this mood or not, maybe, maybe not, or maybe not, probably not. But gopis, anyway, they are imposing or applying their mood. Their mood in the river. In this way, they are hiding their own feelings. Abahita bhav means they are hiding their own moods, but imposing to someone else, like or applying to someone else, and then hiding in themselves. It's called abahita bhav, the name of this action. Actually, the mood, the bhav is their own, but they are imposing or applying this as if it was from the rivers. But no, not in the rivers. Maybe because the rivers are transcendental, but anyway, the gopis are imposing their mood in the rivers. So Krishna is not looking at the river, gopis are saying. And the river starts manifesting many kinds of female traits. Gopis are saying, but still Govinda is not looking at the rivers, not looking at the river. Then finally, the river starts doing what? Let me give some gifts, let me come close to him. So, a lover and beloved to meet each other, somehow they want to bring some gifts and come to him, like an excuse to come closer. And then when they come closer, with sidelong glances, they exchange their love through their eyes. This is the realm of love, katha. Love is not ordinary. Not man and woman, hero and heroine. They are transcendental. There's only one hero. Who? Krishna. And many heroines, the gopis. Only one enjoyer, Krishna Govinda. Everyone else is his servants. He makes everyone dance as he wishes. Only one, Govinda. And Govinda is looking, he sees. Why Govinda is in Vamya-bhava, left wing smooth? Because he thinks, I want to see how much love the gopis have for me. I want to see. So in the beginning I told, when the hero is in a left wing mood, then the heroine comes in submissive mood. When the heroine is in left wing mood, then the hero goes in a submissive mode. It's opposite. Then the love will be enhanced and more amazing and brilliant. Do you understand? So the whirlpool of love. In love, always there's this whirlpool. So, okay, Krishna is playing the flute, but he's not looking at the river. And then the water of the river starts to make this whirlpool. But Govinda is not looking, he's looking to the side. Then the river, what does he do? By the excuse of bringing a gift, he comes close to Govinda. Govinda, why are you like this with me? If someone is angry with you or something, you have to come close and ask, what did I do wrong? If someone is upset with you or something, you come and ask, what happened? Why are you giving me a cold shoulder or angry, upset? So the gopis are applying their mood to the river, and the river is saying, hey Govinda, please accept us, accept me. And still Govinda does not want to look to the river. This is all like metaphor. They are talking about the river, but it's actually themselves. So then, at that moment, the river, with its long arms, waves, with the waves, then the river is bringing a lotus flower. And then, taking the lotus flower, with its long waves, then the river is taking the lotus flower, lifting the lotus flower and offering to the feet of Govinda. So beautiful. There's such a beautiful bhav in there. What can I tell you? The gopis are describing their bhav. So the river, what the river is doing, with its waves, is lifting the lotus flower and offering at the feet of Govinda. And Govinda now became happy. If someone gives you a nice gift, then you have to accept the nice gift. Huh? Hearing the sound of the flute, the water of the Jamuna and everything started come up. The water of the Jamuna started growing, coming up the level of the water. And then the lotus that was in the waves came and touched the feet of Govinda. Govinda is full of love. If someone gives a gift to Govinda, Bhagavan becomes very happy. Like it says in the Gita, if you offer to me flower, whatever you offer me with devotion, I directly ashnami, I eat or accept directly that whatever food, whatever you give me. So I never reject something that a devotee gave me, Krishna says. So the gopis are saying, so when the river started offering the lotus flower to the feet of Krishna, Govinda became so happy, so happy. And Govinda took the lotus flower with his hand. Wow. But there's more, even a hidden meaning. But it's not possible to speak everything to you. But if you read this book, you'll feel happiness, Ananda. So beautiful. Govinda became so happy. Raise your hand. I don't know. So, but now is the context, no? It's good maybe, if I... When Krishna goes for cow grazing, the footprints of Krishna are there on the floor. Seeing his footprints, Brahma and many demigods, they do stuti to his feet. And then the same lotus feet, the gopis, they place his feet on their chests, on their breasts. There's a verse in the Bhagavatam saying, Brahma, Shiva, they are worshipping the feet of Krishna, but in the Maharasa-lila, in the Rasa-lila, gopis, they place these lotus feet of Krishna on their breasts. And then all the all the desires from their hearts are pacified by holding the feet of Krishna on their breasts. The feet of Krishna are not ordinary. Uddhava is praying through 6 verses. When Krishna is performing Ras, the gopis become so absorbed in Bhava. They have transcendental love in their hearts. They cannot tolerate their love. So to pacify their love, in the Rasa-lila, to remove all this heat from this love, they place the very sweet, pure and cool feet of Shri Krishna on their breasts. Another commentary explains, actually Krishna himself, so absorbed in Gopi Prem, he cannot control himself. Krishna cannot check himself. Gopis are not ordinary. What to speak of the women of this world? It's not possible for them. Even the women from Swargalok, the beauty apsaras, they have heavenly damsels. They are so beautiful, and their body is fragrant like the lotus flower. For even for these devis of Swarga, it's not possible to be able to join the Rasa-lila. When Krishna performed the Rasa-lila, the demigods came in the transcendental chariot. They came with their wives in transcendental chariots. The demigods from far saw the Madan Mohan form of Krishna and they fainted in front of their wives. The Devis, the demigoddesses, for some time they became consciousness still, and they saw a little bit of the effulgence of the toenails of Srimati Radhika and they also fainted. This is the prema of Srimati Radhika. Even for the demigods, it's not possible. This verse explains. In this verse, Uddhava is saying, in this great festival of the Rasa-lila, it's a great festival. Which festival? Many kinds of moods of prema, like Kilinkichit, Vikop, Hav, Bhav. This is a festival. Not festival of food and sweets. Not festival of different dishes. Many kinds of waves of prema in the Rasa-lila, dancing, singing, playing, waves. Do you understand? The gopis, they sing in one note, and Krishna plays even in one more. And then the gopis jump over Krishna and they sing in another note even higher than Krishna is defeated. Rasa is not an ordinary thing. There's dancing and singing, of course. And the waves of the notes. Those who know about notes, they understand. Those who don't know about notes, it's like in a big war. There are great warriors and they are throwing arrows towards each other and they're hitting each other and wounding each other. One person hits with the Shiban, the arrow of Shiva, or the Brahmastra, that shooting arrows in a battlefield. And one arrow sometimes cut the other arrow in the air. So in the same way, in the kingdom of love is also like that. 5 kinds of arrows are there. How many? 5. In the realm of love, there are 5 kinds of arrows. Samohan, Stamban. I don't know. 5 arrows. When you chant the Gayatri mantra, we say, but you don't understand, you don't even know. In one life, you just chant the mantra jap. You have to chant Gama Gayatri. Krishna is worshipped by this Kama Gayatri mantra. 5 arrows are there. So Krishna shoots an arrow and Radha and the gopis shoots another arrow. Madan, Mohan, Samohan. All these arrows. This is what's happening in the festival of Rasa-lila. It's not a festival of dishes and laddu, kachori, different dishes. Here, festival, party for us, many kinds of food preparations. This is a festival. Suchitra. Oh, she cooked many of the preparations, very nice. This is only for stomach. Wow, very nice preparations. But in the prem, realm of love, in the Rasa-lila, one arrow of prem. And this is a real festival party. Just like the kshatriyas, the warriors, they feel happiness in the battlefield. The more they learn from knowledge from their gurus, from the masters of like Vedic knowledge, weaponry and stuff. So Bhishma Pitamaha asked, Dronacharya said, Arjun, what did I teach you? Dronacharya told Arjun, I am the teacher. Tomorrow we're going to fight each other. So show me whatever you learned from me. You think I'm your teacher, guru? and you'll be embarrassed to fight me. No. Or Bhishma Pitamaha also said, don't think I'm your elder and you shouldn't fight me. The day before the Mahabharata war, Bhishma Pitamaha told Arjuna, because the Kshatriyas, the warriors, they feel happy in the battlefield. What have I learned from the Guru, from my teacher? So you have to test your knowledge in that moment, showing your Guru, your teacher, what have you learned. Like a real student will be happy in the examination hall. A real good student will like to do the exam. You know what I say? Yeah. So he likes to write and give answer in the examination hall. A good student, a proper student. So in the same way, in the battlefield, in the Rasa-lila, it's not a festival of food, different dishes, no. Oh, today is a festival. So Chitra, what did you cook? Lardo, whatever, what did you cook? No, this is not. In the Rasa-lila, it's a festival of great, it's a Maha-utsava, it's a great festival. So they show what they teach, what they learned. Gopis show what they learned. Srimad Radha starts dancing so beautifully. You understand? We must know all that. One kind of dance is Lasa Nitya and another is Tandava Nritya. So Tandava Nritya and Lasa Nritya. The dance of male is Tandava Nritya and the women's dance is Lasa Nritya. There are many kinds of arts of dancing. Rasa is not like a lusty affair. Show me what have you learned, Madan Mohan, all these arrows. Krishna himself in this great festival of the Rasa-lila is a festival of love. Krishna cannot control himself, he cannot remain standing. Krishna cannot even be on his feet properly with the moods of the gopis, in front of the moods of the gopis, so he holds the neck of Srimati Radhika so that he won't fall down. This katha is so beautiful. Now I've just started my katha. After 2 hours, this was just the beginning of the class. It was just the introduction. So if you don't read this chapter, you don't know. If you don't hear this from the sadhu, what can you understand? You had a little bit of katha today? Okay. Continue life after life. And eating lardu kachori and then go, fill your stomach. And then in the morning, everything will go from your back door out. You know back door? South door. You know the south door?
Number two.
The south door of your body. Everything will go away tomorrow morning. So you have to understand all these kathas.
Give this guitar into Woomba? No.
What?
You won't give this guitar into Woomba?
No. Tomorrow's day?
New people.
Oh, no. So we haven't learned how to do this kirtan. You just take the karatal and playing anyhow and you think, oh, very nice. Playing mridanga anyhow. But no. So beautiful. How to play the mridanga. Those who play nicely mridanga, he makes the mridanga speak. Those who play nicely, by the play of the mridanga itself makes the sound perfectly. Or harmonium also. Automatically he will also, the notes, actually at each note has a presiding deity, you know? According to the Sangita Shastra, all this is taught. The note will automatically show up. There is a presiding deity. The demigod of that note will show up, will turn up. This is true. Then this is called Sangeet, music. Means something that melts your heart. Directly the presiding deity shows up. So we do, those who do proper kirtan, they do pranam to everyone and do prayers to everyone before starting. they do a lot of prayers.
स्वर में आप बजाओगे
Like depending on the notes you're gonna play, you remember the presiding deity of that note, you do pranam to that note president, let's say like this, and then you play in that note. This is the proper etiquette.
ये कीर्तन करने के पहले देखो ये क्या कर रही है
You can see before doing the kirtan,
वो स्तुति करते हैं
she's also doing stutis.
ऐसी विधान है
This is the rule.
करने के दिया आप जो कीर्तन करने
You start playing the kirtan, no, you have to do pranam to the presiding deity of the kirtan.
ये सब पूर्व बंगाल के सब
In East Bengal, all these traditions are there. In the conception of Mahaprabhu, is also like this, but nowadays people are not doing this.
है ना कोई सिखाने वाला
No one is teaching this, no one is learning this.
है सीखने वाला है कोई सीखने वाला नहीं है
There's no one to learn and no one to teach. Do you understand?
करके
You do pranam to the presiding deity of that note. Then you play in that note or sing in that note or
वृंदावन बिहारी
Dal ki jai.
3 p.m.
है आज जब कथा बोलते खुदा नाचते हैं
Jai Srila Gurudeva ki jai. Applause, applause for me. So 1 hour of kirtan, 1 hour of harikatha, that's it. When you go to school, 8 hours and the bell rings and everyone goes from school.